Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Ashley and I run things here at Eau Crow Gal, and today I'm doing a tag that I saw. I believe her name is Tristina. I follow her on, I'm subscribed to her on YouTube, and I saw her do this tag video with some other moms, and it's called the Winterlicious Tag. And I listened to the questions and I thought, sounds like a tag I'd like to do. So that's what we're filming today. It's essentially 12 questions that are all winter and holiday themed. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So let's just go ahead and jump on into it. It feels like so weird, but also so cool to like be in a different filming spot. It feels very holiday. All right, so like I said, this is 12 questions that are holiday and winter themed. The first question is your favorite winter nail polish. Now, clearly, I have nothing on my nails as of right now, but my favorite winter polish is my favorite all throughout the year polish, which is anything super dark. I love like a really dark olive green or black. I love black, like my toes are black right now. And I like that like winter, spring, summer, fall. So I don't have like a specific favorite nail polish, but for the winter, but definitely like black or a dark purple or a dark green, dark, and then fill in the blank. That would be my favorite winter polish. The next one is your favorite winter lip product. So just for like practicality, I am a chapstick girl. And when I say chapstick girl, I mean chapstick brand chapstick. I love just chapstick brand, the black one. You guys, I have tried, like, there have been so many times where I've been in a pinch, whether it's because the store didn't have it or I had to use like a backup one. I've tried Blistex, Carmex, Vaseline. I've tried so many other things, and the chapstick brand black chapstick is the only thing that has worked for me. I'm a maniac when it comes to chapstick. Like, if you don't use chapstick, I don't understand you. So that would be just like, for practical reasons, my favorite lip product, because my skin does get pretty dry in the like more winter months. I kind of forgot to say in the beginning of this, which I meant to, that I live in San Diego, so our winter is definitely a lot different than other people's winter. We definitely have cooler weather than normal, but it's not necessarily winter weather. So that's just like a mid-video disclaimer about this winter tag, because winter in San Diego is a lot different than winter on the East Coast or in Seattle or, you know, wherever. So anyways, that's my favorite lip product in terms of practicality. In terms of like color-wise, I do not, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. I don't know what this color is called, but it's a newer gloss that I recently picked up, and it's by Lorac, and I love it. It's like a plum color, and it's a gloss, so it shears out when you put it on the lips, and I love it. I think it's perfect for this time of year. It's darker. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. I like the pinks and like more mauve colors, but I feel like for winter, this color is awesome. So as of this winter, it's definitely not like a favorite I've had forever, but for this winter, this Lorac gloss is my favorite. I've been wearing it constantly, probably, yeah, for most of December. All right, next up is favorite winter clothing piece. And like I said, I live in San Diego, so there's no need for like crazy shoes, you know, boots or like super heavy jackets. So in the winter time, my favorite go-to clothing piece are my jean jackets. I have about 3 or 4 jean jackets. I looked over there because mine's like sitting right on the couch. I have like 3 or 4 jean jackets, and they're just perfect for the type of weather we get in the winter, because it's still pretty warm in the daytime, but once the sun goes down, it gets cool. And again, cool slash cold is like cool slash cold for us who are used to like 75 degrees and sunny all year round. So when it dips, you know, below like 65, you know, 65 and lower, that's when the jacket has to come out. And I just love it because jean jackets match with everything. I can keep one in my car, throw it on when need be, and it's just easy. It does the job, and like I said, it matches with everything. Number 4 is my most worn winter accessory. I would definitely say a scarf. It's not something that I wear in the daytime because it's just not cold enough, but like this week I went to dinner with my dad and my sister, and we were at the mall walking around and stuff, and it was like nighttime, and I wore my scarf, and it was great. It was perfect. I was wearing I think it was like what was I wearing? Was I wearing that? Yeah, I was wearing like a blazer, dear Lord. And then I threw like a kind of like a pashmina-ish type scarf on top of it, and that was enough for me. I didn't even need a jacket. Like I was warm enough in the blazer. So that would definitely be my most worn accessory. And plus I feel like scarves are very similar to a jean jacket, where if you have a neutral colored scarf, you can throw it on with anything. All right, favorite winter scent. So my favorite winter scent, I feel like it's a toss-up. I love the balsam. Is it? Oh no, it's fresh balsam. The fresh balsam candle from Bath & Body Works. That's like what's in my candle holder right now. I love it. I also love the 'Tis the Season scent from Bath & Body Works. That one is more of a, it's like, I don't know what notes are in it. I'll put it on the screen, but it's just, that one's more like holiday, where like fresh balsam is like a straight up tree. Like it's like you're sniffing a balsam tree. But the 'Tis the Season is just like, ooh, it has like really good notes in it that just, it smells like Christmas. It smells like holiday. Those two are definitely my favorite. I slightly prefer the 'Tis the Season because it feels very special to me. Like I feel like I can only burn it like up until Christmas, and then I can't burn it anymore. And it's definitely a lot stronger. Where the fresh balsam, I love it, but I feel like I could burn it like into January. I feel like you could almost burn that like whenever you wanted. But those two are definitely my favorites. Next up, favorite winter beverage. So I feel like I don't really have a favorite winter beverage. I was trying to think of like what I would order at Starbucks as like a kind of like a special drink, because I'm so boring. I always get, you know, my iced coffee or iced Americano. Those are like my two go-tos. But if I'm really feeling like I want to splurge both financially and calorie-wise, I will get hot or iced chai tea latte. Those are so good. And I usually get it with less pumps of, I guess it would be of the chai. I haven't had one in a while, but of the chai, because I think that it's like so sweet. But those are, that is like fall / winter in a cup. Like I love it, but like I said, I rarely get it. But when I think winter drink, I think chai. That's where my mind goes. So that would definitely be like my favorite winter beverage if I couldn't factor in the winter beverages I already drink anyway, like my iced coffee and my Americanos. All right, favorite Christmas movie. So it was interesting because I watched Tristina's video, and then she did like a collab with 2 other moms, and nobody mentioned this movie, but my favorite Christmas movie is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. This movie is hilarious, it's heartfelt, it's timeless. And when I was a kid, this was also my favorite Christmas movie, and for like a good couple of years, my favorite movie. I would stay home from school, like if I were sick and I stayed home, and I would watch this movie. I just love it. It makes me laugh, it makes me smile, it makes me cry. I just think it's the best. And the Santa Claus 2 is really good as well, and then it all goes downhill. Then it's just like, it's like Home Alone, where they did like Home Alone like 3, 4, 5, 6, and they all suck. It's like that. But definitely the Santa Claus 1 and the Santa Claus 2, oh, they just like, it makes like my heart, I'm just like such a sucker for nostalgia. And when I watch that movie, not only is it like, oh, it's holidays and it's Christmas and it's like the best time, but it also makes me feel really nostalgic, because I just remember being in like the old house we used to live in, and like being sick in my parents' bed, you know, staying home from school in like April, and like watching that movie. I love it. Okay, my favorite Christmas song, or my favorite holiday song. I love all Christmas music. Okay, this year I was a lot better. Last year I started listening to Christmas music after right after Halloween. Guys, I love Christmas music. So it's really hard for me to pick a favorite song, but I'm trying to think of like different Christmas songs that like not everyone knows. I love Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. That is such a classic and such a good holiday song. Casey Musgraves came out with a Christmas album last year, and Present Without a Bow is a duet she did with Leon Bridges. That song is great. But just in general, I love that Christmas album. It's so good. So definitely Little Saint Nick, anything off of the Casey Musgraves Christmas album, and then like anything Pentatonics, anything off of any of those Pentatonics albums. Again, I'm trying to think of like newer, more like different Christmas music to mention, because I feel like everyone says like the same songs, but anything Pentatonics, love it, love me some acapella. All right, next one, number 9. We have 4 questions left. Number 9 is my favorite holiday food or treat. So during the holidays, I feel like that's when I eat the most cookies. I love cookies. It's not something that I buy. It's not something we ever have in the house. And my favorite cookie of all time, I feel like in different parts of the country, they call them different things. Here we call them Mexican wedding cakes. They're like the round shortbread cookies. Sometimes they have nuts in them and they're like drenched in powdered sugar. But then I think in other places, like I think when we were in Seattle, that people called them like Russian tea cakes or Russian something. Some people call them snowball cookies. I don't know. Those are my favorite. I can eat like 10. I love them, and I just thought of something else that I really like. That's why that was literally like a light bulb moment. Other treats that I really like, anything with mint. I'm a sucker for mint. I love the mint M&Ms. Trader Joe's has like the pretzel thins dipped in white chocolate that have crushed candy canes on them. Oh my god, they're so good. Anything with mint on it, mint anything, I'll eat it. Those are definitely my favorites. Next up we have my favorite Christmas decoration, and I just saw it. I was thinking like, how am I gonna explain this decoration, but I'm just gonna go grab it for you guys. My favorite Christmas, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. My favorite Christmas decoration I have is this decoration that I actually made, and it's the scene from Love Actually where he's like holding up all the cue cards telling her that he loves her, telling Keira Knightley that he loves her. And the reason I didn't say Love Actually is my favorite Christmas movie is because Love Actually is my favorite just in general movie like ever made. I absolutely love it, and I remember when it came out, I was in high school, I saw it in theaters, and it's just amazing. I love it so much. And I had this idea to print this out. This was a couple years ago, to print this out and frame it. I'm hoping it's like kind of trying to focus. And I love it because I love this movie, you guys. If you have not seen this movie, see it. And the good thing about this movie is you can literally watch it all year round. You don't have to just watch it during like Christmas time. We watch it every year together, and it also came out around the time when Cernan and I first got together, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart because of that. But this is definitely my favorite decoration. Of course, I love like my sentimental ornaments and my like old school tree skirt, and like there are other things that I like, but this movie means so much to me, and the fact that I like printed this out and framed it and it like sits over there with my decorations, I just love it so much. All right, we have 2 questions left. The next one is, what is at the top of my Christmas list? So Cernan and I don't buy each other Christmas presents. We haven't for years. We're kind of the people where like if we want something, we just buy it. So we don't get each other Christmas presents, but my mom, although I'm 31, my mom still asks me for a list every year. And this year I was racking my brain to try to think of things that I wanted. So I only asked for 2 things. I asked for a cookbook and I asked for a gift certificate to Warby Parker so that I could get another pair of glasses because I really just want another pair of frames. But my mom also likes to get us more like experiences than actual things. So my assumption would be that she's probably gonna get like Sternan and I like a weekend away somewhere. That's what she did last year. We each got like a couple gifts, and then she got us like a hotel stay, kind of like a staycation somewhere, which I'm super down with. And I even told her like, you do you, like there's nothing I really want this year like super badly. So if I end up getting that, then that's like totally fine. But there's nothing, it was weird because normally I make a list for her and I'm like, oh, I hope I really get that. I hope I get this. You know, like what I mean? But I kind of had to like rack my brain to think of things. So I would actually be happier if we got something where we can, you know, stay here, be on vacay and like spend quality time together. I'd be more than happy with that. All right. And the last question is, what are our plans for the holidays? So this is the 2nd year that we've been back living in San Diego with family. Prior to that, we were in Seattle for 6 years and we never came home for Christmas. It just honestly was too expensive to fly out here for the holidays, so we never came home. And we are also trying to figure out now that we have Daisy, kind of how to like maneuver things. So we figured with Thanksgiving, we got Thanksgiving figured out, which was we're just alternating years. So like this year we spent Thanksgiving with his family, next year we'll spend it with my family. And then for Christmas, we're just actually sticking with the plan that Sternan and I have always done, which is Christmas morning, we will open gifts here at our place, and then we will go to my parents' house. They live about a half an hour away, so we'll go to their house, open presents there. Then we will go to Cernan's our sister's house, and his mom will be there, and we'll open gifts with them. Then we kind of have like chill time in the middle of the day. Then we'll go to my parents' house for like the first part of dinner. They do like an earlier dinner, and Cernan's family does like a late dinner, and they have like a huge party with all of his cousins. So then we'll go do that. So it's a lot of driving, but like we all live within a half an hour of each other. So it's not like we're driving to like LA or like somewhere super far. But that's what, like prior to moving to Seattle, that's what we always did. Like we always just kind of like made the rounds, and you know, now that we have Daisy, that doesn't really change. She still gets to see all of the grandparents, all of the family, and I feel like that's just the best way to kind of fit everybody in. So so yeah, that's the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun to film. I like being in like a different place than at my kitchen table, which there's like nothing behind me to look at, and now there's, you know, stockings and a tree, and that was just super fun. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to stick around to see more content from me, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're made aware every time that I post. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a great holiday. And if you don't celebrate anything, I hope you're just having a great week. And yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are so close to 100 subscribers. When I'm filming this, I have 96. So I'm curious if when I post it, I'll have 100. I don't know, but guys, we're so close, so close. So keep tuning in, keep watching, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.